nobody actually prepares you for what's to come next after. Today we'll be taking you on a whole journey of the experiences, the memories of being in final year. Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Babatunde and I am your host. Today we have here from the Department of Political Science, Faculty of Social Sciences, a former PRO of the faculty in the last session, Ade Ofa. Thank you very much for knowing the invite. So before we start, everybody calls you Ade Ofa. You are popular as Ade Ofa, but I want to know your real name. I'm sure that's so much more. So could you please tell us your real name?
Alright, my name is Adekunle Michael Adebayo. Adekunle is the first name, Michael is the middle name. Adebayo is the last name.
It's a really nice name.
Thank you very much.
So, alright, let's get into the business of the day. We'll be taking you back to the scratch a bit. Tell us about your undergrad. I mean, I was first year for you. What was the first impression of school?
Okay, alright. My 100 level was smooth. Actually, not totally smooth actually, but there's this level of exposure you have, probably when you've related with a lot of people, you won't find it difficult to mix in a new environment because I've been opportune to move from one place to the other. So it wasn't really difficult, probably just meeting a new set of people and making new friends. That was difficult, but my 100 level was smooth. Relating with people was okay. Getting to know the surroundings, getting to know how things are being done here in OAU was really smooth. So it didn't take me much time before I adapted. So
after 100 level, students start getting used to the system of school, of university life, and then how was that like for you? Like what level? I know you said you adapted well in part one. But like, when did that adaptation start kicking in exactly? What level did you actually adapt to?
I would say still my 100 level. My 100 level second semester, because during the first semester I was observing. That was basically what I was doing, because immediately I entered, I fitting into the department politics instantly. Wow. But at the 100 level I was observing, getting to know things, getting to know how things are being done, getting to know how to react and interpret things and all. But fully at my second semester, I was fully here, at least to some extent, but to a large extent. In my department, a lot of people know me within my class and also even within the department. So I would say still my 100 level second semester.
I was going to ask this, but you already mentioned it. So I was going to say, how did you manage academics with politics? Because you said you jumped right in at 100 level. So I was going to ask you, how did you balance it, academics and politics? How did it work?
Like I said, if you have been exposed to an extent, multitasking won't be an issue.
So the key is exposure.
Exposure, yeah, and experience. I've been opportune to, work in companies where I was the head of games. That's right before getting admission in Center for Tech, to be precise. So I was the head of mobile games and coding. So managing a lot of people, multitasking, it's an easy thing for me. So I didn't find it difficult to just get into it.
So, Mr. Former PRO, this PRO is the way they do. How you take management? How did you communicate with the people?
First and foremost, holding position has to do with serving the people, not serving yourself. So once you understand that basics, interacting with people and doing the job won't be hard unless you have your own selfish interest. When I wanted to vie for the post of the PRO, I knew I was going to be the voice of the faculty, not only for myself, but for the whole faculty. Exactly. So I needed to listen to the people I was serving, and listening to them, hearing what they want, and helping them interpret it to either the school management, the faculty management, or the fellow students was simple. I wasn't really serving myself, I was serving them. So, and I think to an extent, or to a larger extent, I achieved my goals and aims.
I believe you did. Everybody loves you. So, what was one thing that leadership has taught you?
Okay. Leadership has taught me patience and sacrifice. Patience. Patience. Because honestly, dealing with people can be complex sometimes. In the sense that I understand the point at which they are coming from. So when people come to me with different things, I just have to be patient and okay, what is the main thing they want? You know, a lot of people don't probably know how to interpret what they want properly, or they are interpreting it from a different angle, which is still saying the same thing. So I just have to calm down, analyze it, and just speak what they really want. So if not for patience, I won't be. And for the sacrifice, sacrifice your time. How to sacrifice your time, your mental health, everything, just almost everything you have to sacrifice.
So, okay, all that being said, when you realized you were getting into final year, you're entering final year, what was the first thing that came to mind? Was it excitement, or I beg I just come up for this school journey, I don't tire?
Okay, it was a bit of more of excitement, more of fear.
Okay.
More of fear of the reality outside university. So happiness that okay, after this whole journey, school is fine, yes, it's done. Then it started kicking in. Now, okay, what is life after school going to be like?
Yeah.
Because if we are being honest, the university, you come in here to learn, but also it teaches you a bit of exposure of what you're supposed to see or what you are to see outside university, like a near picture to the reality.
I get that.
But if you're not grounded enough, you may not be able to handle the reality. But when you are closer to facing the actual reality, then the fear is like, am I going to survive? Am I not going to survive? How long will it take? Will it take me much? Will it take, you know? So it was a whole lot of mixture of feelings and all. So happiness, fear of the reality, and how. But I say balance.
So some people think that when you enter final year, it's all about flex, FYB week, sign outs, and everything. Be honest with me.
Alright.
Tell me how it really is.
Okay.
So, did reality match expectations for you?
It's not matching, but it is in a way, because in your final year, you're matched with trying to finish up with good grades. One, matched with projects. Number two, and like I said before, the fear of the reality too. The flex and all won't even start in the 100 level, and probably the first few weeks of the the first semester and the first few weeks of the final year of the second, probably until the last end. But you see, the first semester and the first few weeks of the second semester of your final year, it is just stress. 5 projects up and down, trying to meet up, trying to calculate your CGPA and know, okay, where can I patch up, where can I meet up. So the happiness and the enjoyment comes.
So we can say now that final year projects are stressful. You should just have it in mind that it is stressful.
If you see the lecturer,
okay,
project supervisor,
so it depends on our
it
lecturer.
Depends.
Okay, all right. So how is the realization that you are leaving school? You are going out into the world. You are leaving this institution where you made friends, met new people. How has it affected you personally, your friendships, your relationship with people? How has it affected?
I don't think it will affect my friendship, because I think I have close relationship with friends, like we're very close. So irrespective of distance, we're still going to connect. But in realization of who will leave. Everybody will leave. Will definitely leave. So I'm not scared.
I'm scared.
Actually, there's one thing about Fyb and OAU University has provided.
Okay.
There's this sense of connection. You know, if you know how to connect, so you meet people that help you actualize your goals. In tech, and in a lot of fields, you meet a lot of people. So also friends surrounding the vicinity is quiet. Sometimes I do say I don't feel like going back to Lagos because to this extent Lagos is too noisy to me. Lagos
And
is
if
too
it's
calm, constant lights in some areas. So I think I'm good.
But do you have any I wish I had done this earlier moments in between your life at school?
In school, I wish I had done this earlier. I doubt it.
Any at all?
I wish I had done this earlier. I doubt it. Politics, I moved in early. Academics, I took it serious to the extent I could. And what else? The only thing I feel like I could have done earlier, maybe I won't really say I should have abandoned politics earlier. Maybe, but no, I
you were good though.
I don't regret it.
Okay. Yes. So, are you prepared to face life after graduation?
Very much prepared.
Very much.
Very much prepared. I faced life before. So going back to what I've known in the best. Immediately I didn't get an admission immediately I finished university. I think I took like 12 years.
Damn.
So yeah. So I'm going to the reality I've always known. So I'm just scared. I'm ready to go back.
So any words for upcoming finalists?
Okay, words for upcoming finalists is just that you have, those are for the people in part 3 currently. The best thing is just connect with people as soon as possible. Because one thing most people don't know or they don't realize is that the connections, the friendship you make here will last you longer in the corporate world outside. Because when you make or meet good people that are in different fields that can help you do things and you can also invest in them, invest in them. It is easier for you to grow and take up rather than in the corporate world whereby everybody is just trying to, make it and care less. They just want to have money and probably sell goods and the likes. So, but here on campus, it is easier for you to have 500 followers, especially for the social media people and the likes, in a single day than outside in the corporate world. So make connections, meet people. Make connections and meet people.
And that requires confidence.
Exactly.
So, for the final question.
Alright.
Describe your final year in 3 words.
3 words.
Yeah, 3 words.
3 words. Which word? Happy.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
You do. And stressful.
Stressful. Very important. Stressful. Alright, so we've come to the end. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your experience with us. It's really nice to have you here. So yes, we've come to the end of the show today. From 100 level to final year, it's been a wonderful experience with Adioba so far. So we hope you join us next week on our next episode. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.